I know you're hungry. It's breakfast time. We're all starving. Dad's even hungry. Morning, Scallywags. Welcome back. I want to give you a little bit of update on how things were going in the office today. Just kind of show you what the fish are doing, how they're doing. As we can see, everybody is out and up front. I haven't fed breakfast this morning yet. It's still a little early. Hey, doing this. So this is my monster tank. This is my 180. I've been playing with the lights a little bit up on here. I pulled some of the plants back and transplanted them around. I tried to plant some more. Obviously, these monsters don't like plants because you can see them all floating up here. The Oscars, everybody's doing really well. I've added the Viejas from the 120 down here because there's a little bit of aggression going on due to some breeding. So I wanted to kind of try to breed them and separate these two out. In the meantime, the Frontosas have been breeding. So the female over here, she's holding a mouthful of eggs. Jack and everyone's doing good. We added that ornate Bichir, I believe. Where's he at today? He likes to hide under this log. He's peeking out right there. After we added him, he was in here for a couple of nights. We had left for the day, and the kids were watching the dogs, and he jumped out. The puppy was barking at him, caused a big stir, but got him back in the tank, and he's doing just fine. It did make me have to make sure all my lids were on really good, so it's a little bit of a mess, and that's kind of why I've got the plant where it's at, and the skull and stuff. They're holding lids down. I don't want anything to happen, these guys to happen to get out. So today we're feeding a mix of a couple of pellets. Now on this tank here, I am mainly focusing on feeding just the big fish. I mean, obviously the little Bichirs are out. I come back at night after all the lights are out and I feed them some bottom feeder pellets. After the lights are off, I do a round for those guys and for the plecos because I don't feed the plecos during the day. Okay, because we are up high, I'm going to keep us rolling. We'll look at the 55 up top. This is the red Cap Lethronops tank still. Still doing really good. They've detached their plants. They're moving around. I'm going to be breaking that plant up and just having multiple starts so I can have some more that look like that and kind of tidy that up a little bit. These guys are doing well though. They've been making lots of babies. We've got some pretty males starting to show off some color in here. I dropped some bowl in there to get started so I could plant it, and I haven't gotten around to it, so we can see that it's kind of intertwined in there. Both my Nubias look like they're flowering, which is awesome. Okay, so for these guys, feeding the big guys first. Sorry for my big head blocking the way. Okay, that one done. Let's just turn on over to here. Look at the 65 that's overgrown with some guppy grass. I moved the Medoko white lips out of here so that I could deal with some aggression in the fish hole and get these guys out of the smaller tank into a larger tank, put the Medoko white lips in a 40 breeder with a few other of these guys and some obese, just to kind of break up the species a little bit and kind of spread everyone out so I can spread some aggression out until I get to move some fish around. So, starting with the small ones because that's what I got in my hand right now. A little pinch of it for the little guys. Go back to our larger mix. And don't recall why this light is down. The guppy grass has taken over in this tank. I pulled out a whole bunch of it just the other day, and well, I guess it's been a week now. Today's Monday, so but it's doing good. All these guys look happy and healthy. We're all chowing down. All right, we'll pause there for a second. Sorry for the glare, it's going to be kind of difficult. Here we see my two Beehaw Synthe Asylums. These are the two that have been breeding. They've laid eggs, they got fertilized, they wiggled, and then they got eaten. So that's why I pulled the other two Viejahs out of this tank and put them back up, or not back, but into the Monster 180 behind us. So I want to see if they can actually breed. And as we can see the tank, they've been doing some stuff, and she's been pestering the crap out of him lately, and that's kind of what I've been watching the past couple of days. She's wanting to breed. Looks like her breeding tube's starting to come down. She's telling them, hey, hey. These guys over here this morning. Those suction cups down there, they belong on that heater. The heater belongs on the wall. I put the heater on the wall multiple times, and she keeps knocking it down. Those suction cups have moved all over the tank. They're in the gravel now, one of them is. They were both on the glass the other day. I need to get in there and get them out. I just haven't, obviously, but she likes to push them around. So I'll get them out of there later. But that's why they are where they are, and that's why the heater's where it's at. I'll get it so that it stays up off the ground. But we can see they're eating good, they're looking good. And she's looking like she's ready to breed again. All right. Do this smoothly. We'll move right on around to the Sulfurhead tank. Got a few males in there I need to get out. Pull some of these little juveniles out. And up here in the top, I do have a little breeding tray that's got some Adulca white lips that I pulled on the 26th of March, and they're looking good. They're almost an inch long, almost. They're like at the 3/4. They'll be getting upgraded to a 10 in a week or so. Powder for those guys. Bashi. Hey, don't chew on that, bud. You want something else, dude? You're a great helper, Baji. I love you, buddy. That male, he's hiding down there in that pot. He didn't want to come out. All right, 2 more left, so we're just going to kind of turn some stuff around. A little difficult here. These are the polar parrots. See, they're doing really good. Dog water splattered all over the front. There's a bunch of fry down there in the bottom, though. These two are protecting. So they've had another clutch, which is awesome. So only feed these guys the 1 mil pellets and some powder. All right. There's a boatload of fry. They're all down there. They're kind of tiny. All right. And backing up a little bit, the last one in the office today are the labs. Now, I poured some plants in there the other day, causing some problems on the filter I noticed this morning. Well, here are the labs. I pushed the button trying to adjust with the puppy and move stuff around, so apparently I didn't record them all out and eaten. That's how it goes. They're fun to look at during the day. When I'm working in my office, I'll turn around and they'll all be out and about, and there's tons of them in there. I'll be weeding this tank down soon. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out while I fed my office. If you'll notice, we didn't feed this tank here. It's not time for these guys to eat. I'm still hatching brine shrimp because I only feed them the live foods because that's just what they eat because they're predators, micro predators. So I don't even try to play with like pellet food or prepared foods at all. I hatch brine shrimp and I have live blackworms for them that I feed them daily. And I didn't have that prepared this morning. This was kind of just a spur of the moment thing. Hey, I want to record feed in my office. I've made a bunch of changes. Figured I'd let everybody know how things were going and what it's up to. Thanks for hanging out, Scallywags. Have a great day, guys.